Hello, 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 everybody. Hello. How y'all doing? Happy Tuesday to y'all, good people, y'all. Such a blessing to still be here in 2026. Child, I tell y'all, it's been some mess popping off since the new year has popped in, Lord. I'll be like, my goodness, child. Child, I tell y'all, good people, I'm trying to get into heaven. I don't want to go to hell, child. No, Lord, child. I'm doing everything I can, child. If that means being solo dolo, then that's what it is. Hello and welcome everybody. Happy Tuesday. Y'all please make sure y'all hit that good like, share, and subscribe button for your girl. Come on up in here and do a little talking with G on this good Tuesday afternoon. I greatly appreciate it so much. Y'all are more than welcome to pop up here on this panel, but don't pop up here acting I can, I can. Cray. Cause see, I'm gonna have to go ahead and get rid of you. But yes, you're always more than welcome. Y'all come on in, join the live chat it up with your girl and all that stuff right there. Yes, greatly appreciated too. My amazing moms, hello and welcome. I appreciate all y'all so much always coming through to show your love and support for the channel. Greatly appreciate it. Let's see who we got up in this piece here. This Tuesday afternoon. Child, y'all better go and get Miss Carla. Yes, y'all. Miss Faith says, good evening, everyone. Hello, beautiful, and welcome. Miss Deborah says, hello, G Miles and Chats. Hello, beautiful. Miss Sheree says, greetings. Hello, beautiful. My amazing mom. Miss Maria says, good evening, squad. Y'all know what it is. It's a G thing. Join the live. It's a vibe. Get in here. Come on in the room. Close the door. Grab a snack, a seat, and let's chat it up. Hey, Miss Sound like hey, beautiful. She says, hello, G, Maria. Mars and Chats. Miss Deborah says hello, and Maria. Miss Marie says house rules, no CC's names, initials only, use creative spelling. For curse words over here, we agree to disagree, respect for discourse only. All is alleged in our opinion for entertainment. Hey, Miss Sonia, my mod, hello, beautiful, welcome. She says hello, everyone. Miss Maria says help us grow in this new year. Subscribe, yes, y'all, subscribe. Subscribe, and share, child. Woo, child, I tell y'all, this YouTube stuff is a lot of work, child. It takes a whole lot of work. They ain't got all that time to be putting in here. I'm do best I can do. She says, subscribe, support, $ G Strickland, A super chat, super sticker, and share. Tap the like, join for $2.99. If you see the hype button out there, y'all hit it, push us up in the algorithm. Thanks, y'all. Hit that like, hit that hype button now, y'all. Don't be playing with the hype. Don't sleep on the hype button, honey. Do not sleep on the hype button. Miss Sheree says, hi, Faith, Maria, and Sonia. Salt and Light. Miss Maria says, hello, gorgeous. And Miss Healing says, hi, it's Salt and Light. Um, she says, Deborah, hey friend, how you been? Miss Maria says, Sonia, where in the world is Carmen Santiago today? Miss Maria says, Miss Sonia says, getting ready to go bowling. I will head home in the morning. Oh, child, that's right. Tomorrow is Wednesday. I hope you have had an amazing time. Miss Sonia, hope you was well rested and all of the above. Um, just enjoyed yourself. Thank you so much for popping in on the live while you are on your vacation. That's dedication all day long. I appreciate you so much. Miss Maria says that healing. Hey, good looking. What y'all got cooking, honey? Honey, what you got cooking? Child, it's been some mess cooking, child. I ain't like what I've been hearing that was cooking, though. Mm-mm. Sure didn't. Anybody seen my sweet? Y'all seen my sweet? Y'all know she was yesterday. She out there moving money and carrying on all that bullshiggity. I hope she's all right. My sweet, I'm gonna need you to clock in, honey. So I know that your man over yonder in Fort Dix ain't gonna send some folk at you, honey. Come on through and let us know. Miss Sonya says, hi, Maria, Salt and Light, Healing, and Deborah. She says, hello to everybody. Miss Maria says, Sonya, I love to bowl. Safe travels. Yes, absolutely, Miss Sonya. We pray for safe travels for you and your hubby, I guess, and whomever else is with you on tomorrow. Safe travels to you. I know you're going to be clocking in and let us know that you are okay. So we appreciate that. Uh, thank you for that, child. It's been a mess, child. Child, you go to sleep at night. Well, you get ready to go to bed. You say your prayer. Be thankful for another day. Tell God thank you. And you wake up in the morning. It seems like all holy hell done broke loose, child. You be like, what the world is really going on, child? Child, I tell y'all, things ain't like they used to be, honey. It be the most. Mm-mm-mm. And the people be wondering why people don't attend church service like they used to. Well, ain't no need to playing with it, children. I'm just gonna get on into it. Allegedly. Donnie McClurkin, what have you been doing, honey? Child, I tell y'all, I think I was over yonder. Was it Kempire? Child, shout out to Kempire, child. When he got the reading that stuff, I said, wait, what? What? Back it up, drop it low, spread it. What? Ooh, child, it was too much. It was when I say graphic, it was really graphic, y'all. Mm. Child, the allegations that this young man said that he has been doing to him, child. Y'all know what the people say when something like that has happened to you at your early age, you tend to do it to other people or whatever. But Donnie McClurkin, I tell you, what in the world were you thinking about, honey? Ooh, we child. Child, they said the young man be trying to sleep, he be backing it up and dropping it low and spreading it wide. I said, wait, what? Poke. Poke. Girl, I cannot. When I heard that little bit of stuff, child, I was like, Lord, this is just too much for my years. Child, I don't know if I'm be able to take all this, child. Mm. Lord, have mercy, Jesus. What is wrong with these? Is it an ex demon on the loose or something? Child, the people gonna just go crazy behind a little taste of some ex. People, it don't last that long. And it's not that serious. They got some blow up dolls and all kinds of stuff you can go out there and get instead of getting yourself in this trouble. I cannot. Miss Saint says it's seven of us. I try to take my grandkids whenever I can. Yay! Girl, I know they have been enjoying themselves, honey. I know they have been really enjoying themselves. But yes, y'all. I tell you, I said, Lord, you got to talk about the Tyler Perry, Donnie McClurkin, uh, TD Jakes. I don't know, child. It's just ooh, child. I tell y'all what's done in the dark show will come to the light, one of hun. God will make you, God make you tell on yourself, children. Y'all better cut this crazy mess out. Miss Hilly says God is bringing everything to the light. You better know that, honey. You better know it. Mm. It's a praying time, y'all. Miss Marissa, did y'all see Anonymous T shout out drop the ratings for December 166K down 42K? Child, they need to just throw it away. Overall, Love and Marriage Huntsville is number 234 TV show. Child. I was gonna get to that, Miss Maria, but yeah, shout out to Anonymous T child. And she be so funny when she be laughing at them folk over there. And everybody telling them to give it up and just let it go. Just give it up and let it go. But as I was saying, shout out to that victim, y'all. You know, I hate for that to happen to anybody. They don't deserve that. And it sounds like it was a forced situation or whatever. Um, so shout out to him. I hate that so bad. Um, Miss Saint Sister G, have you heard of the Tyrone Davis Jr. case? No, ma'am, I haven't heard of that one, child. I'm so deep on this here Romeca case, child. And run across you to the streets trying to gather what I can gather with this here Romeca case. Shout out and justice for Romeca, child. They do have court tomorrow. So prayers up for the family. As far as that case goes, a little taste of update on that. Miss Holland, where my stuff at? Um, that monkey right there, child. They done charged her with about 6 counts already today. 6 counts. They said more is to come, honey. More charges is to come against this here little demon right here. That's why I call you a demon. You're a demon. How you let that boy do you like that for, girl? What was you thinking? Look at you. Child, you about to fry in prison, honey. They about to tap that ass tomorrow. You might have laughed the first time, honey, but I don't think you're gonna be laughing too much tomorrow, babe. This stuff is not funny. It is real, 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 real. And I think you're getting ready to feel the effect behind all of this bullshit that you've been doing for the love, for the sake of what? My man, my man, my man. Baby, as you sit in that good prison cell, so that's where you're gonna be at, honey. You're gonna end right down there in the little taste of the prison, honey, for the rest of your life. And you gonna sit there and say, was it worth it, honey? But they're gonna pick him up too, child. So you ain't got to worry about him out there with too many women. But you know, he on the DL or whatever, allegedly. So you ain't got to worry too much about him. But with another girl. Child, I tell y'all that jealousy and that bullshit, it ain't no joke. I don't want nobody to be jealous of me. I don't want nobody to attach to me like that. I don't like nobody in my space too long. That works my nerves. I'm like, oh, get away from me. So like being to myself and stuff. But yeah, that little thing right there, child. Baby. That's a shame. Shame on you, honey. I ain't a thing we the good people can do for you, baby. You brought this here stuff on yourself. Cause at that time of the morning, on September the 8th, you should have been somewhere asleep or on your knees praying to God. But no, you're up in chaotic. You woke up wanting to just let the devil use you like that. Baby, that was the time you should have went to the store somewhere, honey, and try to get you some healing oil. Pray them demons away from you. Run, baby, run. Can't run now. You can't run nowhere now. No, but y'all, this right here is the picture that I've been wanting to find and post for y'all. Y'all see that monkey right there, that Buster on the DL Buster right there. His eyebrows is better than mine, son. He got a nice arch up in his eyebrow. Cherry, he got a nice little taste of arch. hmm Well, Cherry, this is Mr. Carlos, and this is Romeca. Y'all see Romeca's eye? Y'all see that baby's eye? Now, he did that to her. I still ain't figured this out yet for the good life of me. He did this to her. He called the police, and she ends up being locked up when she was alive. Ain't that something, y'all? I ain't figured out how that happened yet. Look at that baby's eye. I ain't never had no man be putting his hand on me like that. He better not have a thought about putting his hand on me, or he been getting some good old hot grits, child. I'd had to get him some good old. I'd have cooked him a whole breakfast, grits, bacon, eggs, sausage, all of that. Little taste of orange juice. I'd have fixed it all up for him, honey, and placed his plate and everything right there on the table. But I don't know if he been able to eat it, cause I got another stash of a little taste of grits over here on the stove. They right steady warming up. Child, that's a shame. I've never been in a situation like this. Thank God for it. I'm 57 and it ain't about to happen today. But this is a shame. Yeah, she ended up going to jail after he beat her up. Coward. Look at his eyes, y'all. Oh, dark eyes. Oh, demon eyes. Shame on you. Just because your life is screwed up, Carlos, and it's not going the way you want it to go, that does not justify the way you go around here in this world and you treat people, you beat on women. Dude, what is your problem? Go out there and fight you a couple of men and let's see if you can stand in that. Go on out there. There men out there waiting. Get on out there. Coward. I can't stand that fool right there. I don't even know him, y'all. I don't know him. I don't like him. I don't like him, y'all. Woman beater. I wish a ninja would put his hand on. Child, I wouldn't be sitting up here today. Um, Miss Maria says God is snatching the wigs and the covers off everybody. Come on through here. Hey, Miss Chris Morton. She says, hey y'all, hello and welcome. Thank you for popping in. Y'all, please make sure y'all hit that good like, share, and subscribe button for your girl. Share the video, y'all. I appreciate it so much. Get your family members to subscribe, child. Help me. I'm on a goal. I'm on a roll, y'all. Let's get it. Let's get it. Miss Maria says, Sonia, they offered a plea deal. She refused, so now they are dropping the hammer. Hammer time. Ooh, Lord, I don't feel no way tired for her to tell y'all the truth. Y'all live what it is. Got a girl 31 years old. You got some common sense somewhere, hun. And then the good people tell me that your crazy ass was in Milwaukee on that there Sunday. Cause y'all do family dinners every Sunday. And you had the density to leave there to go out there to Chicago. And then you can't even find this monkey up here on my screen. You couldn't find this bald headed bastard because he's somewhere with somebody. Girl, he don't want you. He used you. That's what a narc does. They use you. They use the people for what they want done. Hey, Miss Carla, girl. I just told the people go get you, girl. Hey, Miss Carla. How are you? Miss Sonya says, wow. Um, Miss Sonya says, hi, Carla. Hey, Miss Lorsey, how are you? Miss Carla says, hey, Sonya and Maria. Miss Maria says, Lorsey, hey, girl. Hey, Miss Carla says, hey, Deborah, Jennifer, and Sheree. Miss says, Carla, hey, neighbor, my sister, Ma. Miss Denise says, hey, y'all. Hey, Miss Denise, girl. Miss Denise, I know you got something to say, Miss Denise. Hey, Miss Denise be hot on the first child. We's deep in this right here, honey. I ain't come to play with y'all. I'm in it, child. I want to know. I got to know how this gonna end, child. This little thing right here, child, she done. Yeah, she done tore her britches, y'all. Hi, Miss Candy Girl. Candy Girl, you are my world. Miss Candy, that come to my mind every time you pop in here. Miss Jennifer says, hello. Miss Denise, Miss Maria says, Denise, or what's a popping in H-Town? Miss Carla said, girl, I got some bad news. I will tell you about it later. Lord, baby, what is honey? Child, let's get the people on the prayer line for Miss Carla. Miss Carla only know what it is, honey. Go ahead and text me, baby. Go ahead and send me a little taste of it. Text, honey. Child, we praying for you. You know, there's nothing but love up over here for you. We ain't got nothing but love for you, honey. Child, y'all see that blister up on that baby eye? You got a blister. Girl, I cannot. I couldn't do that. I Miss Candy to I smile when you sing the song, G. Girl, yes. It sound like says prayers up, y'all. Put some prayer hands in the chat for Miss Carla, y'all. Y'all know we don't know what's going on with her, not yet, but there ain't nothing but love for you, Miss Carla. God is God, Miss Carla. Miss Candy says, hey Carla, what the matter? What the matter, baby? Mm. Miss Denise, you up in here. I done dropped that link. You want Miss Carla? Get on in here. Now, sometimes, y'all, we be having a pity party for ourselves. We be down, feeling some type of way. You know, don't know which way, which way to go, George, and all that kind of stuff. But, honey, baby, we just got to have to keep on praying, child. We got to keep on praying and keep on pressing and know that God is God. Hey, my thoughts, my mom. She says, good evening, G-Chat and Sister Mars. Hello, beautiful. Welcome. Thank you for popping in. Um, Miss My Thoughts, you see that monkey, what this monkey did to that baby face? You see that eye, Miss My Thought? Girl, it couldn't have been my dog. Where Miss Faith at? Let me see what she put in here about that picture. Girl, 'cause I know she was ready to drive. She was ready to go already, child. Could not have been Miss Faith, child. I tell y'all that. And mine, Ivor, honey. He did what? You in jail? He did that to you and you in the jail. Huh? Oh, okay. Okay. I'll drop it again, Miss Denise. Oh, girl, ain't even drop it, honey. I ain't even drop it yet. Mm. Oh no, Miss Carla. Oh my God. Oh Lord, that thing hit me in the chest. Whew. Baby, there's a calling on your life, honey. There's a calling on your life. You better trust and believe it. Let me get this monkey off my thing. I'm sick of him looking at my face. Look, that bald headed bastard. That could be my dog. Monkey mother scuttle you. Get out of the way. I can't. I don't even know them before. Hey, Mr. Nice Girl.
Hey girl, hey.
How you doing,
That-
girl?
Oh, I've been having a busy day, y'all. Been busy day, busy. Um,
Busy.
um,
Mr. Nice, I'm on this like
um,
white on rice. What you on it like?
I haven't had a chance to catch up to see what has happened. I know they was talking on It was one content creator book that I mean page that I always go to, but when she had Kadir on there today, I got off it. I'm like, ain't nothing I want to hear he have to say. And then because he did that once before, got on her panel, and he was this, and then no sooner he got off that panel, he got on TikTok and he bashed the family all over again. So no, I'm that type of person. You do that. I mean, he's that type of person. He gonna keep doing it. I'm the type that once you dog me. I ain't got nothing else to say to you. Ain't no apologies, no nothing. You done told your bridge. The bridge cannot be repaired. But that picture that you showing, that's the one I was telling you about. They had got into a fight, and he did that to her eye, but she got arrested.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Miss Carla, I dropped that link. If you want to come up, Miss Faces, what happened? It's not my place to tell. If she wanted me to, I would let y'all know. But she'll tell y'all. We love you, Miss Carla. Um, Miss Face said, thank God. If not my baby, he would be resting well. Girl, what you say, honey? Whew. But yeah, Miss Denise, they said 6 counts came down for Miss Little Taste of Harley today, honey. And Mo is to come. The court is tomorrow, honey. I just don't want them that folk to go out there acting a fool. But I do believe at this point, right about now, that Holly's people have been talking to her and asking her, you better tell me what the hell went down and what transpired, what part he played, and all of that. I think she may have been telling somebody something, but the people keep saying that Ari's about to leave her. The top lawyer, honey, the top lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Yeah,
don't know.
she need
Hi,
to
Miss
know. She need to
Carla.
do something.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
Miss Carla,
How
hey,
you doing?
baby.
Hey, what's up,
I
girl?
love you.
I love you too. Oh shoot, I'm
It's
all
going to be
right.
all right.
Yeah, it is gonna be all right. But it's kind of messed up. Y'all can just keep on talking. I'll tell you. I'll
Mm-hmm.
tell you about it. So I was at work today, and I felt real like I felt something funny, but I wasn't sure.
Mm-hmm.
So one lady I saw, baby, that it wasn't just me. It was three other people. It was four of us. But I can only tell you my story. So about 12:45, I was on a call, and they called me in there. She was like, "Hey, can you go into a meeting? Come to the office." So I'm telling you, my spirit told me. I grabbed my badge out of my bag and I went to the office. And so she said, I said, am I being terminated? Because every time somebody go to the office, they all make think they are anyway. So she was like, I don't know, you tell me. And I said, what do you mean? She said, I want you to listen to this call. So I listened to the call. I said, thank you for calling Health Transportation. How may I assist you today? The lady said she was calling for an ETA on her return. So I went and looked it up, and she had not put in a return yet. So anyway, to make a long story short, I said, well, there has not been a return put in yet for you. I pulled up the history. Had been. I said, but I'll put in your return for you. And she said, no, I need an ETA. And I said, ma'am, you haven't put in a return. In order for you to get an ETA, you have to put in a return. So the script says the driver will arrive within the hour. If the driver is not there in 30 to 45 minutes, call us back for an estimated time of arrival.
Mm-hmm.
So I pulled it up. She did. She called at 12:59 for a return. I pulled it up. And so she called for an ETA. So as I said, I just read the script right. I said the driver will arrive anytime. The driver will arrive in the hour. If the driver is not there in 30 to 45 minutes, you can call us back for estimated time of arrival. So she said, okay, well, I'm calling for my ETA. And I said, well, it's only 1:11. I said, so it hasn't been 30 minutes. And she was like, what do you mean? I said, So I looked up the history. She's been riding with us since 2023.
Mm.
Anyway, so I'm listening to the call, and and of course I said the same thing to her. The lady filed a complaint with the state.
Mm.
She filed a complaint with the state insurance and said that I would not give her an ETA when she called in. So my boss looking at me as we listen to the script, and she says, "Well, you could have gave her." I said, "No." I said because you guys always tell us the same thing. You said if they put in a return, they are to call 30 to 45 minutes for an estimated time of arrival. It hadn't even been 30 minutes yet. I said, matter of fact, it was only like 14 or 15 minutes. And so she was like, well, she filed a a complaint with the state. And so the insurance called them and let them know. And so they went and listened to the call. But to make a long story short, she said, well, since the complaint was filed with the state, we have to terminate you today.
Wow.
And I'm looking at her like, what? We have to terminate. She said, if the complaint wasn't filed with the state, then I would just give you a write up. But because the state is the one that paid us, I have to terminate you. So I'm telling her, I said, okay, I'm real cool right now. Cause I said, well, all you guys script for us to read to every member. I said, now, what I'm going to say to you is this, is that I follow the guidelines. Every agent has the same script. I said, so she called before the 30 minutes. You guys tell us all the time. If they call before the 30 minutes, you cannot give them an ETA.
Mm-hmm.
So I got terminated today along with three other people, but they got terminated for different things. I don't know what they got terminated for. It's not my business.
But
I don't even care.
I just got a feeling in my spirit that they're gonna call you back. And that's right. Miss
I'm
Candy says that's not fair. You were following protocol. So it sounds like to me, and I'm just asking a question: can people just call the state and say anything, and the state goes
They
with it?
do. They do it all the time. They do
Wow.
it all the time. So my thing is this is what I'm going to do is I am going to file an appeal.
Yeah.
I'm going to file an appeal because I did what you told me to do. If they listen to the call, I did exactly what the script said.
Mm-hmm.
You terminate me because I'm doing what the script says. Because the state filed a complaint, which I understand the state pay everybody's salary. But what you're not gonna do is terminate me for something that I did what you guys told me to do. So
Mm-hmm.
that's why I'm tripping. Guess what? I serve a big God.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes we stay past our expiration date because you remember we had conversations about this job, right? When
Mm-hmm.
I was just like, oh, even when I work from home, I'm like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Some days I just don't want to be on the phone with them members. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? But what I'm saying is I followed protocol. I did what I was supposed to do.
Mm-hmm. I
So
do remember
y'all
the
won't
other
look
night.
bad.
Miss Carla, when you was up here with Miss Dorothy, I said to you, God's got a calling on your life. I don't know if you remember me saying that, but honey, I wouldn't even worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
Go do what you need to do, file your appeal and all of that. But I just got a feeling they're gonna
Mm-hmm.
discover that they did something wrong, and they're gonna try to do everything they can to get you back up in that place. You might not want to go, but that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm gonna tell you this though. Apparently, they've been sitting on it since 8 a.m. this morning. Because when they came in, they went straight to the office. Normally, they sit at their desk. I didn't
Hmm.
see Jan. I didn't see Brittany. I'm like, dang, where they been? They been in the office. Where's going? Where they at? I'm thinking maybe they in, you know what I'm saying, a staff meeting or something.
Mm.
When I came in there, and because I looked at Jan, and Jan was crying. I was like, "Are you okay?" And she was like, "Yes, Miss Carla, I'm okay." And Brittany, which is my supervisor, you know what I mean? She was like,
Mm.
"Carla, I got to do this. I don't even want to do this." But they both were crying. Like this place ain't gonna even be the same without you. You
Mm.
bring so much joy, so much peace, so much encouragement. They were both crying. They was like, Miss Carla, please keep in contact with us. Jan was like, here, give me your number. Miss Carla, they were both crying. But they,
Wow.
guess what? I can't get mad at them. They got to do their job. They got to do what these people tell them to do. So I
Mm.
can't be mad at that. But what I'm not, I haven't processed it yet. But guess what? I got a sense of peace. I got a sense of peace about this.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I know God is hovering and brooding behind the scenes. He done already got me a position. I just
Yeah.
don't know what it is.
Well, now you get to take your other stuff and go on
So,
and let God be big God in your life. Get your money and let God be big God in your life. I
yeah,
told you got a calling on your life, honey. Your time may have expired.
yeah.
It's time to move on.
Yeah,
But you
and sometimes we do stay in a place of expiration. Yeah. Girl, and I was paying $300 every 2 weeks to go to work.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
was paying more when it snowed.
Mm.
Sometimes I pay
Wow.
$500 if it's snowing. So
Wow. Everybody's saying they will file an
but you know
appeal.
what?
Uh,
Gee,
that sounds like
God
a
and gave
wrongful
me so
termination.
much grace on this job.
Mm.
Yeah. But God has shown me so much grace on this job. You know, we talked about it a long time ago.
Yeah,
God
yeah,
has
yeah.
shown me so much grace on this job. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I ain't even mad about it. And they was like, Miss Carter, you okay? I said, yeah, I'm fine. And it felt
Mm.
like a burden was lifted off of me. And I know that sounds crazy, but it feels like it's a burden that was lifted off of me.
Mhm. Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And when
Mhm.
I said a peace of mind, I'm talking about even a financial burden. When it was snowing for them 2 weeks, I was paying almost $500 for 2 weeks going back and forth to work.
I
Wake up in the
tell
morning,
you,
$69. I got to pay $69 because it's snowing. Forty
Miss Carla.
nine dollars on the way home. I'm spending almost $120 a day. Girl, come
Wow.
on, that's too much.
Yeah, but I didn't see this coming. But I did say when you
So
was
yeah,
talking to Miss
that's
Dorothy,
the story, y'all.
when you was talking to Miss Dorothy, I said Miss Carla don't even know.
Mm-hmm.
God's got a calling for her. She don't even know it yet. I said that. So you sound good. I wouldn't worry about it. God's got the last say. He's always in
Girl,
control. Mm.
they've
Wow.
been telling me for a year, Carl, you need to go back there and start working and recover. They said for a year you got a lot to offer, and I was like, oh yeah, but I kind of like this. But guess what? Maybe this is God's way of showing. Guess what? Since you didn't take the move to go, guess what? I'm gonna step in. God do for us what we can't do for ourselves, and that is an extravagant promise.
Mm-hmm. But you know what? In situations like this, I always
Yeah.
feel like they take one side and they listen to it. So my thing is anybody can call and file a complaint and say anything about you, whether it's true or false, and y'all just gonna go with it. Y'all gonna mess around, ain't gonna have nobody working for you.
Mhm.
If that's the road,
You know
if
what,
that's the
though?
route you're gonna
Yeah,
take,
well, guess what? It was
But you
already
know what?
go ahead, Miss Denise.
true. That's yesterday.
Oh, you know what? And the thing of it, to piggyback off what she's saying, because I used to work in the field like she's was doing, and yes, they will do that. They would just lie. If they don't like the way you talk or whatever, they'll just call a file of her complaint. She did protocol. She did what she was supposed to do. Yeah. If I was Miss
Mm-hmm.
Keller, if I was in her position, I would
Mm-hmm.
file it too. You just not gonna, because
Mhm.
it's the principle now at this point. I did what you trained me to do, and it's recorded. So, and it's recorded. So, because she didn't get the answer that
Mhm.
she wanted, they do that,
Mhm.
and they
And
don't
it's
even
all
investigate.
recorded,
They
and
don't
I
do nothing. They
listened to
just
when she
strictly
listened to it.
terminate.
Yes, that was good.
Them clear people,
Mhm.
y'all. No
She didn't get
disrespect.
the
No
answer she
disrespect.
wanted,
Hold on,
so
Miss
she
Carter.
got mad and filed a complaint.
Miss Carter, hold on for a minute. No disrespect to nobody. I like everybody, love everybody, but these here clear people, I'm just gonna tell you from my experience,
Okay.
and them snow bunnies, honey, they feel like they be at Burger King every day. They want things their way, and because it don't, they will make a call on your ass. And I don't like that.
Mm. They have a sense of entitlement.
Yep.
That's a
Yeah, they
sense
do,
of
and they do.
entitlement.
Because
That's what
even
that
at my
is.
job, and I work at the dollar place right now, and we have been closed for 9 months, but because of the situation that's there, and I don't want to put the issue, we can't serve you, we can't sell Coca-Cola products because like the what you call it, the Red Bulls and all of that, and the Monsters, because they're rotted out. And this lady clowned me because I wouldn't. I say, "Man, we just can't sell them." And she like, "Well, I get them every day." And she's a clear person. And baby, she kept on, she kept on. So I got tired of arguing with her. I say, "Fine, customers already right." So I sold it. I said, "I don't want to hear." And I said, "There's no refund on the drinks now at this point." Baby, she turns around and say, "You're rude." So I say,
Mm,
"What makes me rude?" I say, "What makes me rude, ma'am?" Because I'm trying to tell you. I said, "Well, since you want to know so much, let me explain something to you, boo. The items that you got right there, they're expired because the store was closed 9 months because of rodents. So it's since you got so much to say and you earned it and you want it so bad, take it. If it's mildew and it's something wrong and it's gonna make you sick, again, I'm gonna say it again, you cannot get a refund because I done told you." I said, "Now you call corporate and tell corporate to call me." She got out the store. Did she
mm.
take the Red Bull? No, she did not.
Won't he do it? Child, working with the public is something special, honey. These folk can tell a
Mhm.
lie. They can wake up and
Girl,
have a bad day and blame it on your ass. That's what they do.
Right, right now, it make the working with the public, y'all, and I don't even drink the communion no more
yep.
without the crackers, but I sure need me one. I need a whole cup of the communion. Leave the whole the crackers, please.
Mm.
Girl, that's the community not correct. Girl, I gotta go. That's it.
Oh my
Help for
God.
Jesus, help.
I need that
Child.
strong communion. Look, I need that strong communion.
Oh,
Let it blow the
Jesus.
chest out when you
Help,
take
oh,
it down the
Lord.
system.
Child. These folks is something else. But Miss Carla, you do sound good. You sound in good
Mm,
spirit. You
mm,
don't
mm,
feel like you're
mm.
worried about it, and trust and believe God has got something amazing coming for you.
Yeah, girl. Girl, I'm not little people.
And look, now I
Baby,
get,
guess what? I'd have been through worse than this. This is nothing.
Miss
This don't
Carla,
even surface of the stuff that I've been through.
Miss Carla,
You
Miss
say
Carla,
what?
this just give me more range to harass you
Uh
throughout the
huh.
day. I
Yeah.
can harass you now throughout the day.
Yes.
Don't be trying to block me either.
Um,
Child, I
mm.
cannot. But ain't nothing good gonna come to that person. Shame on
Yeah, I'm
them.
putting you on block.
Don't put me on that block list, girl.
Remember how you had.
What?
Yeah, yeah. That's what you did for me and Miss Fox when we told you she was kidding the Martell. He was kidding to the Hulk. He
Oh,
was in the
well,
Hulk
y'all better
family.
been blocked in.
You
Y'all
said you
better
was
be
putting us
glad I
on
let
block.
y'all back in. Y'all better be glad I let y'all back in my world.
Ain't
I
that what
can't
you
get me of
said?
that. What? Don't be talking about Martell. Martell ain't no kin to me.
Eh, did you go to Martell? Did you go to your cousin's birthday party?
Girl, he ain't had no money for no
Did you
birthday
go to
this
your cousin's
year.
birthday party?
No, he couldn't get to the Cheesecake Factory
He
this
had
time,
with the
baby.
one cupcake.
No, baby, he ain't had nothing going on this year. Miss Candy says when one door closes, another one
I,
opens, but still appeal. That's right. File your
I
appeal,
know.
Miss Carl.
Slow saw baking my cupcake.
Girl, she ain't had no bad. She ain't
Sure
had no
do.
cake mix. She ain't had
Sure
no cake
do.
mix. Didn't nobody get nothing
Mm-hmm.
for that, Miss Carla. Ain't
And
nobody.
I am.
Nobody didn't get nothing for their birthday. They didn't get nothing for Christmas. And
He,
Marlene is here. Wait a minute, Miss Carla. Miss Carla. Carla. I don't know what's wrong with her phone. Carla,
mm-hmm.
can
Yeah.
you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Girl, I don't know who she talking to.
I'm right here.
I'm calling your name.
Yes, ma'am.
Marlene.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, Marlene is here. She got something to tell you.
I'm talking to you.
Marlene just came in. She got something to tell you.
And I'm saying, well, if it's any good advice, I'm not taking it.
Marlene wants you to
She
know
give
that
that to her son.
she wants you to know that boy
Any
hers.
advice she has, she needs to give it to her son.
She wants you to know that boy of mine didn't have no money for no birthday, honey. He didn't have no money for the Christmas, for the cherry, and none of that stuff, child. So y'all people need to quit doing that up over here on G channel, asking about what he doing. I keep telling y'all every day he ain't got no money, honey. What part of that y'all don't
Mm.
understand? He barely can keep a little $5 in that truck. Now, you know he ain't no honey on that show.
Mm.
So I don't know what's
That's
going
fine.
on with him.
That's the only going. That if he
Miss Ebony says,
shoot, he
Miss Ebony says my son's birthday is tomorrow,
$5
you
worth.
guys.
That's all he can do is turn the key because he can't drive nowhere.
Miss Ebony says she says my son's birthday
All
is
right.
tomorrow.
Well, happy
Oh,
early birthday to your son.
she says he's turning 35. Yes, happy birthday. Y'all show Miss Ebony some birthday in advance love for her son. Yes, happy birthday, baby. Uh Miss Maria says in my thoughts, but trust and believe ain't no good coming to her lying ass. That's right, Miss Carl.
Happy birthday. After the kid is to hotel.
Is she in the kid motel? Motel. Miss
All
Ebony.
right.
Miss Ebony and
All
Montel, your
right.
cousin.
I already know. Mm-mm.
Child, but Miss Carla, you sound really
Yeah.
good. Miss Miss Carla, you sound really good in spite of. So you gonna sleep a little late in the morning?
Yeah.
Miss Carla, Miss Carla, did you hear about Donnie McClurkin?
Probably not. Because, I'm supposed to get up at 6:40. I mean, 6 o'clock. Yes. Yes.
Did you hear about Donnie
No,
McClurkin?
what happened to him?
So he's got some accusations
What
going
happened
on.
to him?
He's got a little taste of some actual
I can hear you.
accusation. I don't know what to tell
No, I
you.
didn't.
Take that piece out your ear.
About what?
He got some actual accusations on him. Mr.
That
D.
ain't the first time they said that ain't the first time they said that about Donnie McClurkin.
Mm.
It came out once before and then they
A
stopped.
male or female?
I don't know what happened, and then all of a sudden they brewing back up again. Some is a miss. I ain't saying he didn't, and I ain't saying he did. It's just some miss right now.
Yeah, Miss Denise, I was over there minding my business. I heard Kempa pop out there. I think it was Kempa. And he was talking about it. They said that Donnie was getting it how he could get it, dropping low, spread it
Is
wide,
it,
honey.
is it,
I said, wait a minute, what? Not all that. He was taking that thing, honey. I said, oh, Jesus, I can't hear all this morning. Child, it was too
What
much for
happened
me.
on Camp Fire? I missed it.
I think he was reading the complaint. And he talking about yes, sir. So look, allegedly, Donnie will make that boy take that thing, honey. He had the boy pinned up against the wall, dropping low, spread it wide. I said, wait, what? Ooh, Kip, I said, I don't know if I'm ready to read all this. This little taste of graphic, honey. I said, my goodness. Oh, Lord Jesus. Child, I tell you, everything is popping
What?
out. Everything just popping out in 2026. And we only on day 6, y'all.
Was taking them through there, huh?
Miss Maria said it's just a scene and a
Mm.
thing. Yeah. He said, you about to get this whether you want it or
Right.
not. Miss Carla, he said, you going to get this whether you want it or not.
Wow.
Oh, Lord. Mm. Ain't no telling who going to pop out next, y'all. It won't surprise me at all, you know.
First Tyler, now
What?
Ronnie. What is the heck going on?
Lord.
Yes.
Oh, Lord.
Child, that was too much for my ears. I said, Lord, I can't take all of this. I can't
Oh,
take it.
Lord.
I said, not in the upper room. I said, I know they won't in the upper room.
I'm glad I wasn't over there. Mm-mm. Honey,
Mm.
I had to drop these headphones in the water.
It's ain't
Yeah.
fooling with you. She talking about that CC will probably getting turned on reading enough that news.
Mm-mm.
Miss Ebony,
Lord,
I cannot with you.
just everybody. Guess what? Well,
Mm.
I guess Mel started off there in 2005.
2025 was the year of revelation, honey, and it's been dropping ever
Oh,
since. Miss Candace says black rich men are under attack.
oh.
People are going broke and
Well, you
getting
know,
money any way they
Melody
can.
started off in 2005. He said the year of revelation, and baby, it's just skewed over to 2026.
Oh, did you miss Canadian? That's a picture that I found and I just put it up there. You know, Valentine's Day is coming up. It's supposed to have some
Well,
Valentine
everybody
going
ain't
on.
lying. I'm gonna say that.
Mm-mm.
Everybody ain't lying on people.
I don't know, Miss Carla, but God bless him on his journey. You know, it's a shame that that has happened, but my sweet, where you been? Come on, say hello, everyone. Just ran across you. My sweet, how you feeling today? You still got the money? Miss Maria says there's so much to reveal. 2025 couldn't hold it. Yes, child. Miss Denise, so what you think
Huh?
about this here 6 count them came down on Little Taste of Holly, honey?
What?
I was asking Miss Denise about the 6 count that came down on Holly for doing the pow in Chicago on September the 8th. She got court
Mm.
tomorrow. The people think she coming home. Baby, she ain't coming home because they said she got some more charges coming down the pipeline.
Ooh-wee. I'm finna
Girl,
tell y'all something in a minute.
go ahead
I
and tell it,
could
Chris.
go crazy. Yeah.
Miss Carla, what you say?
Lord, what are you doing with these people in the pulpit? You hear me?
Yeah.
Hold on. 'Cause my phone is acting up again.
So Miss Carla say, what are they doing with the people in the pulpit? I don't know, but I know God ain't in the midst of all
Girl,
this, this
when
dramatization.
I share when I share this with y'all, just give me a minute. Let me fix these headphones real quick.
That's the problem. The
Because
more
I've never seen
headphones.
nothing like that in all the days of my life.
Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Miss Denise, how you think things gonna go tomorrow at court?
Um, I'm not sure that's gonna be puzzling because right now
Wait a
everybody
minute, I'll
is
be
on
right back.
hiatus. Okay, everybody on hiatus because they trying to figure out if Carlos. They hold on. They're gonna see if Carlos. They trying to see if Carlos is gonna show up. They're gonna try to see if Carlos gonna show up and who all. Cause you know from the last incident where he got his tail beat down, they said David saying he not gonna show up. Some of Holly's people supposed to show up at the courthouse. So if they go up there and try to turn this into a brawl, all of them need to be there behind the book because right now the main concern is Miss Tina. trying to be there to find out what's going to happen, and she gonna get justice for her child because homicide Holly don't need to be out free, and that's her name,
Girl,
homicide Holly, because that's what
I
she did.
still can't hear.
you didn't call a homicide holler, did you, girl? I can know with you, girl.
Okay,
Mm.
I got to drop down again.
Okay. Miss Denise, they said that the where she shot her at was main arteries and stuff, child. It's just too much. That was just really nothing else but overkill. And Harlan needs to never come out. Never, ever,
She
ever.
knows. I feel when she refused to take that little plea, whatever, listening to her little crazy head boyfriend or whatever little baby daddy name or whatever Los want to be. Because one thing he ain't is a rapper. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I don't know who told him he a little Boosie prodigy, but he needs to go and sit down somewhere with that foolery. But the thing about that with her is when she did what she did, she went straight for the face first. Why did you go
Mm,
straight to the face first?
hmm You know, they said she actually said, "I'm gonna shoot you in your face." I ain't never heard nobody say no mess like that. Why you want to pop somebody in their face? For what?
Oh, okay. This is my sinful days. I have because I had to tell somebody that once before. I mean, I'm revolved. I reserve. I've been rebirthed from the Lord and saved and delivered. But yeah, that was in my sinning days. I had to go there with about there in the street, why in the worldly world. But I'm clean now. I don't do stuff like that no more.
Girl,
Well, let me tell y'all something. I'm I was strolling the YouTube street.
yes,
Let me tell you what I seen. It was
yes.
the black pastor. He had, I don't know if anybody's seen this mess. He had on a skirt outfit, tight, with
I know
some
you
red
lying.
high heels, and he was preaching. I said, you know what, God, you're gonna have to do something about these people. Black man, I don't know. I think he had an accent. He said, "Your clothes, you look beautiful in this. Look, yes, look, girl, the skirt
I know you
was
lying.
way above his knee. He had on a skirt outfit with the jacket and a tie and some red heels on. And he was playing. It was the drummer that was playing next to him. I said, you know what, God, you're going to have to do something about your people. Because this don't even make no sense.
Girl, that's why some folk
I
don't go
was
to church like that.
offended. I was literally offended. How could you dare be up there preaching with a skirt outfit on?
Wow.
He said, "Don't I look good? Don't I look good?" I said, "This." Girl, I said it real loud before I knew it. I said, "This in there." Right? I said, "God, you got to do something about your people." It was terrible.
That is crazy.
And the people in the audience, you couldn't see them, but they was cheering him on. I said, baby, as the ceiling on cave in on that church, as the people said, a tsunami gonna roll up in there. I was
Child, I don't know
offended.
what's going on.
I was offended. I said, now, I've seen a lot of stuff, crazy stuff. But this right here, then they said they had another one where a guy had on a form fitting dress, a red dress in church. I
Mm.
heard about that. But this one, I seen it. I said, Lord, girl, these people.
Yeah, they ain't got no more. They ain't got no respect nowadays. My thought, and my Miss Carla, my thought says had a full beard too.
Yes, 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 a full beard.
Wow.
You must have seen it too. I was disgusted. And you gonna bring that mess in the church? In the
Miss Faye says one had a blue fitted dress on and high heels on TikTok. What?
mm-hmm.
Miss Ebony says, wait. She said, was that hot cakes, you guys? God, was that
No,
hot
that
cakes?
wasn't hot cake. No, that wasn't hot cake. Mm-mm. Girl, I was
Miss Maria,
blown away.
Miss Maria said, I'll be skipping over that stuff, honey. I don't want no
No,
kind of
at
skirt.
first, and no, the thing of it is that, it was going past the thing, and I was like, and I said, what is it? What is this? He said, don't I look good? I would stroll right on past it. I said, now this is a mess.
Mm, 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 mm.
Why they hollering about Jamal Bryant's wife wearing her dress? They should have been saying something about his.
Ooh,
Jamal Bryant had on the dress too.
No, his wife had on that dress that dress that
Yeah.
looked like it was seeing up. And here's what I gotta say about that, because everybody made their little thing, and everybody like, oh, y'all making a big. Yes, first of all, that heifer know better. You know that was not appealing to. That is not appropriate in the church realm world. So let's be clear. You know it made it look like you was nude and all that. If that was the case, you should have got a black dress so it can look the way it's supposed to look. You're a first lady. But God dog, you need to make up your mind. You're a first lady or you're a hood rat. Cause right there, that really made it look like it looked. You say some things gotta be for your husband, not for the world. Come on now.
Yeah,
They know right
baby,
from wrong.
baby. Well, she kind of probably dressed like that because he got he has some Roman eyes.
nothing
You
wrong with
know, he got a lot of babies in his church.
And he gonna forever,
Well,
it don't matter how fine you is,
is.
he still gonna roam that
That's what
island.
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
She
So
shouldn't have
why
married
even
him
go
from the
through
first.
all that?
She married him thinking she gonna be able to change him, and then he acting like he's faking the phone. And I'm like, I don't pay no attention to Jamal Bryant, because I'm like, you did all this with every woman you got with. You always cheated on them, so I don't pay
Mm.
him no attention.
Wow, that is
Yeah,
crazy. Yeah,
yeah.
that was another pastor talking about his wife's dress, and he said that he bought it for, like it's supposed to made it any better. Long story short, like looking like
Yeah.
a $2 hoe.
Mm,
I said, not a $2.
that's a mess right there. That is a
Child,
mess.
you know what? Let's talk about it for a minute. When that lady put that dress on, she knew that dress was inappropriate, but she chose to wear that dress anyway, so she get what she get.
Mhm. And he gonna have two more babies after that.
Ooh,
They say he got about 10 babies in the church that he done had with the women in the church.
yeah, he got a lot of
In
children
this
that won't be.
conversation. That's nasty.
Hey, Miss Carla, you
That-
know what he said? He said the Lord is my
Be
shepherd and I
fruitful.
shall not want.
He said, I shall want. Yeah, I guess he in his mind he said being fruitful and multiply.
He always want to be laying on the hands. You want to touch and stuff. Come on, Jamal, because every woman you get with, you cheat on them with the next person and stuff like that, and then want to come to the congregation and say, well, they trying to embezzle me, and they're like, no, if you stop being around the scene of the crime, you can't be caught up in the crime.
That part right there. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Miss Ebony said, and he's still sneaking and creeping with some men. You can't tell me nothing different. What? Ooh,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Well, they say, but you know what? You know what they say though? They say the men that be with a lot of women, they really afraid to live their life out loud. They really want a man.
yeah.
That's what they really want.
Yep.
Well, I know. Well, we heard of one, and that's Martell.
Mm.
he he won't live in his truth.
Yeah, he like Carlos down yonder in Chicago. He one of them old gym brothers. You know the gym brothers building the muscles, but on the upper hand, hey, they got something else in plan. Child, I
Mm-hmm.
cannot stand. Why they want both worlds? If that's what you want to do, nobody cares. That's your
Because
life.
because
Everybody
because
into
of the
our
fact
lives
because of the fact that they feel like, just like with the little baby, her name is Girl Lala, and the guy that she was with ended up unaliving her. You know what I'm saying? She was a transgender, but the man got mad, but talking about, well, he wouldn't let her go and leave her alone, but he kept talking about, well, I messed myself up, you messed me up, no other woman gonna want me. Look, fool, don't nobody want you for, not because you that way, or you going both ways. That ain't why they ain't want you. We seeing you live black in this girl's eye. I mean, it's she go by a girl, so you black in her eye. She trying to get away from you, and then she's sitting. You got her sitting on live, making her thinking, oh well, he loves me. No, baby, because now he loved you to out of here, and now you sitting there saying now your life messed up. Yes, it's definitely messed up. Don't nobody want somebody that's gonna keep closing their eye like they Muhammad Ali or somebody. Nobody want that. Martell. I'm just putting it out there. But nobody wants that.
Mm. But okay, real conversation. Why they gotta have both sex though? What is that all about in this day's time?
confused. They got
Confused.
identity crisis. Identity crisis.
Mm.
Yeah, because in some cases something may have happened to them when they was
Mm-hmm.
younger. So a part of them, they want to be that man, but a part of them is because what had happened, feel like this is what I'm
Mm-hmm.
supposed to be. And they really ain't that. That's not what, but if you want to be that way, then be that way. But don't
What?
take the other person down because that's the way you want to be. Stand in your truth. If you can't stand in your truth, oh well, you need to go get some therapy or something.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
absolutely. That is straight up called Russian roulette with somebody's life. You living a double life like that, and you out there with in and everybody. You're not even protecting yourself, and then you go over there, whether it's with a man or with a woman, you still gambling with these people's life. Who gave you the right to do that? Is my question.
Yeah, that's the truth.
You come up missing. That ain't nobody fault but your own. People ain't playing like that today. Y'all keep your legs closed. Everybody clink clink. Lock down, clink clink. Put a lock on y'all. Don't y'all go out there, child. It's dangerous out there. Don't go out there. Mm-mm. My thought says they don't care if they spread sickness to innocent people. Mm.
Yeah.
What that guy said? Nobody warned him about the boogeyman. That's what they call him, the boogeyman.
Mm.
All
Yeah,
of
that's
that, all of that, and it don't last never about what 10 minutes. I'll give you an hour at the most, depending.
Let me. You know what? Something that you just said, and it's kind of what we about to talk about. But I want to add this in to give something for everybody to think about. I heard a lady tell me, and I heard somebody else say that too. I heard a lady tell me today when they was like, when men cheat on their women and or the husbands cheat on the wives and all that, and then the side women mess with the wife, all of that. They go, well, if you don't check the man, then she was like, if you don't check the man, he's at fault. I say, well, no, him and the woman is at fault. And like in my situation, I say both of them was at fault. But when this woman keep going, coming for the wife, the old lady told me was, well, you know what? I cheated with somebody else's husband because somebody cheated with mine. I done heard that statement said so many times. I say, so the other person the innocent wife gotta be harmed because you mad because somebody cheated with your husband. It don't
Mm,
make sense to me. That sounds stupid. Somebody
it does.
clarify how to handle something like that.
Yeah, that sounds really stupid. But people feel like that. But if that has been done to you, you didn't like the way it feel. Leave folk alone, honey. Leave them alone. Miss Canada says, I say if you choose to cheat on me, I should be able to press charges again, them for endangering my life. Good child, not
that's
to
right.
press the charges.
That's right. That's right. You said
Girl,
a
she going
mouthful
all the way
right
down there
there.
to press charges on the people, honey. She ain't playing. Mm.
I seen on another content creator's video. I ain't gonna say their name. Hold on.
My thought says I say get a chastity belt on all them boogers. God.
So what happened was it was a lady and a man. They were both pastors, and so her husband kept cheating on her. So she was like, well, maybe if we go and talk to somebody else, another pastor, then maybe, he could work it out. So anyway, he started talking to the male pastor, and the male pastor got sick. So then the male pastor asked his wife if he could counsel her. So what happened was she started counseling him. So he started whispering in her ear, started touching her in ways that her husband hadn't touched her. So it made her feel good. And the next thing you know, he was having sex with her.
Mm,
So after that, he'd say, I'll see you next week the same time. She said the same time. So
mm,
and so it continued. Every time she had sessions with him, you know what I'm saying, she would have sex with him. So his wife, the pastor's wife, she said, you know, she said, I just thank you for counseling my husband. Your husband got sick. I thank you for counseling him. She said, because, it's really doing some good. So then she said they had a health fair at the church. So they had a health fair. And so, everybody was getting tested and stuff. And so the the lady pastor that was pastoring this other pastor, a male pastor, his wife came up to her and said, oh my God, oh my God. She said, girl, she said, we got HIV. And
mm.
so she was like, what? And she was like, I'm glad you left because we have HIV. So she didn't catch on what she was saying. Well, the lady broke it down and said, I know that my husband had told me that you had been, having relations with him. She said, and so I got tested, and my husband got tested, and we both have HIV, and so you have HIV too.
Oh Lord.
So wait a minute now. This lady had been having sex with her other husband, the one that was supposed to be pastoring the male pastor. The wife pastor stepped up. So now she probably done gave her husband HIV because she done got HIV from the other pastor and his wife. Ain't
Oh
that crazy?
yes.
And the lady didn't catch what she was saying. She said, we have HIV. And she was like, oh wow, okay, okay. So she was like, we have HIV. So then she broke it down and told her, well, my husband told me he had been having relationships with you, so we all have HIV. Girl, somebody, baby, baby, it would have been some stuff wherever they was having that at.
Girl.
Ain't that crazy? I seen that on another girl that had the clip. I said, oh my God. See how these people just don't care?
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Miss Sassy. Child, these people don't care about nobody. They don't even care about themselves at this rate. For a few
Mm-mm.
minutes of actual
Mm-mm.
entertainment,
Mm-mm.
it ain't worth it.
I said, that's some cold blooded stuff right there. Talking about
It
we
is.
got HIV. We.
Mm,
She thought she was talking about just her and her husband. But the lady didn't know that she was talking to the lady pastor that was having sex with her husband. Saying
mm.
we got HIV. That's
Child,
some big stuff right there.
that's too much. If you got somebody and you've been with that person a long time and y'all may have a disagreement, but it's okay, honey. Don't go out there. Don't go out there in the lion's den to look for something else, honey. Because you may not be
Mm-hmm.
prepared for what else you get. You might, if what they
Mm-hmm.
say, cheaper to keep her, you better keep what you got.
Yeah, that's some
That
crazy stuff right there, baby. That's some crazy stuff right there. I said,
don't have
baby,
to believe.
No,
Mr.
I
Nikki.
said I was agreeing with y'all. I say facts. It's cheaper to keep them.
Child, I'm for real. You
But if
go out
they
there and just
but if they out there throwing that dusty dead out there, don't nobody want that stuff. So therefore, I don't want. I like to live a long time. So keep your package and let me be free.
God, not the dusty day. Child, I cannot. I wonder how Donnie McClurkin is feeling today to know that this his stuff about him has hit the internet and all the graphic. Child, when I say graphic, all the graphicness, the detailedness. Child, that was just too much for my ears, hun. I said, Lord, at 57, I can't take this right now, hun. I can't do
Let-
it.
Don't forget, he's the same one, the same minister, him and Creflo, that was standing up for what's that man name? He's Pastor Bishop Eddie Long. They're the
Yeah.
same ones that was standing by his side when he did what he did to them young boys.
Yep. Yep. I don't know. They need to go and repent. Ask God to forgive them. Step down out of the pulpit. Go and live your life. Be happy. I mean, there's nothing to be embarrassed about. To each his own. We're not nobody's judge. You got to stand before God for that, honey. My thoughts is Lord Jamal and his wife dress are on entertainment tonight right now. Girl, I cannot. I cannot. But anyway, y'all, I saw a little clip where they had Maurice Scott up there on Carlos King last night, y'all. When I tell y'all, Kimmy, the side hen, gets what she deserved, she get everything she deserved. I'm waiting for her to pop out here like she did when she allegedly had the C word, and he said, "Roll over and take it." Child, this fool ain't backing down. Claudia Jordan was trying to give him a little taste of advice last night, trying to tell him how to go about it, things that he can do to entice Kimmy or whatever. Child, he didn't want to hear that. You can't tell Maurice nothing, honey. He know everything. Stupid looking self. I can't stand Maurice.
I
Well,
don't know.
I'm just
I
say
don't
this.
see
I'm
that
gonna
on
say
that one.
I'm gonna say this because I don't like Kimmy. I don't like her, Kimmy, and I think that's the best relationship to have right there with him. That's your king right there. Now you embrace your king and you do what that man say, do, girl.
That's right. That's
I don't
right.
like her.
That's right. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. Embrace your king, honey, because you chose him. You didn't
Right.
chose him.
But
You still you chose him.
she always got to talk about somebody with that. However, Kimmy, I don't like her no way. You go on and embrace that little piece of thing over there since he think he know everything.
Child,
However, she can
when I
have a
tell
king.
you, when I tell y'all, it is so embarrassing how he just lay out that she's nothing but a scum bucket. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Ain't nothing but
Mm-hmm.
a scum bucket. That's all she is to him. This dude ain't trying to show her no affection. If he show her more affection, you got to give me more X. I said, wait, what? He ain't backing down from that, child. He need to go get him some help. He look like he
Mm-hmm.
crazy.
But y'all don't think
Mm-hmm.
Kimmy getting what she deserves, Miss Side Chick? I bet you won't steal nobody else's husband.
Yeah,
I bet you won't steal nobody else's husband and thought you got a
Showing,
prize. I bet you won't do it no more. Bet you won't.
showing,
I, I tell
showing
you
us
one
at that
thing.
lady's house.
I bet you Kyle, that first wife is laughing at her because that's what she get.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Showing up at that lady's house at parties and stuff. And baby, you worse than Clarissa and
Tattoos.
uh Remy Ma. Reaching out to Remy Ma, asking her for styling tips, and the whole while you want to sleep with her husband.
Ain't that something? Ain't that trifling?
Mm-hmm. That's
But
why she
see,
getting what she get.
but see, Kimmy them thought that was funny when Mel was going through. They laughed at Mel for leaving Martell for all that bullshit that he thought he was going to have her indulging in. Now look at you, Kimmy. That's what you get. I hope he drag you
Mm-hmm.
for filth. Your family has got to be embarrassed of you. My God, what's wrong with you? The people
He is
say,
on.
y'all, the people saying that she ain't about to go nowhere because she's scared to be alone, honey. What? Girl.
Yeah, that's all he doing is dragging us a field now. Everybody is talking about how embarrassed she should be.
Yep.
She don't say nothing about that, honey. She gonna roll over and take it again.
Sitting up there. He always finds a way that whatever he's got going on when it pertains to X, he'll throw something out there, and the next thing you know, he done gaslit that act, and she up there crying. I would have given him a hug. Until I went with that damn baby talk. She makes me sick, y'all. She gets on my nerves.
She make my toes and
And,
knees ache. She really
yeah,
do. She do.
nothing to look at. Like,
Say it again, Miss Carla, for the people in the back.
nothing to look
He
at. He
look like a
broke.
he look like a half cooked biscuit. He look like the biscuit ain't even cooked.
Child, I cannot. But that's what she get though. That's what she get.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know what I
Yo,
said, y'all? This is what I said to the good people. Maurice and Marceau don't want them. And I know they get together and they say to each other, the more we do, the more they want to stay. So why stop doing what we're doing? They ain't gonna
yeah,
go nowhere. They ain't going
the
nowhere,
worse,
y'all.
the worse they treat them, the more they want, the more they
Yeah,
stay.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Daggone clowns. That's all it is, a bunch of clowns. So it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to the Scott boys for dragging them chicks, child. Miss Marie says that, gee, if you can't be comfortable with yourself, how is anybody else gonna be comfortable
They
with
got to
you?
go hang out at McDonald's and get them a woman.
Mm.
She said, I got at McDonald's.
Child, they are so embarrassing. They are too embarrassing. They are embarrassing for all females, child. My God. I'm sure, and I wouldn't even put it past them that they haven't come out and said to them, I don't want you. You know, I don't want to be with you no more. They ain't do nothing but cry. That's all they did was cry. They ain't going nowhere.
Maurice, why would you say that? We'll be right together. However, Maurice, but see, she don't talk like a grown woman with him. She talks like a child.
Yep.
Like a
And that's a,
child.
that's a
I
shame.
never.
That's a
I got it.
shame
I got it
that
down
you're
pat, y'all.
raising.
I got it down pat. It goes like this. She go, I never not have been 10 toes down for you. I'm
Mm-hmm.
always right there for you. How can
Mm-hmm.
you say that? That boo a
Mm-hmm.
mess. Cause I be wanting to grab her. I just want to grab her by that new growth and just grab her and slang her when she be talking like that.
Not the new
He has
growth thing.
he has diminished her. He
Mm-hmm.
has diminished her. So the only way to communicate with him is her childlike voice.
Yep.
That is
Mm-hmm.
that that is terrible.
Yep.
That is embarrassing.
That's what it seems like.
And that's why he couldn't have never talked to me. Cause I would have cussed him. He would have been all types of emails when I got through. But who be
Yeah.
like, who you think you talking to? We could have tear up some stuff.
Yeah. But they had him on the show to ask him about what he said. What he say? You can lay down more than I can stand up. What the
Yeah,
what
girl,
the
that's some shit. That
where
was
you get that name
embarrassing.
line from? You bald headed bastard.
Probably girl, probably one of they daddies, because they got about 20. His mama had about 20 kids, and
Child. And Kimmy sat right there and fell for the okie doke. I tell you, so embarrassing. But Carlos said last night that the what is it? The season finale? Not the season finale. Is it the season finale? It's gonna be Saturday night, and he claims
um,
that Kimmy and Maurice is gonna have a talk that's gonna blow people's mind or whatever. Child, all I seen on the
girl,
doggone little clip was where they were still steady fussing about the same bullshiggity. Girl, he don't want you. Maurice want to get back there where Kyle was at.
well, I won't be watching because I haven't.
Maurice
I'm
want to
not
get
gonna
back
be
there. You
watching.
said it. You said it. You said it. You said it right, sis. He want to get back there with Kawa because he know he let a good thing go, and Kawa don't want him no more.
Right, right. But Miss Carla, you don't
He
have to
hating
look at it
him.
when it come on network. They have clips and other
Girl,
people
I
be
know
doing
they
that
have kids,
bullshit.
and it's
Child,
disgusting.
and that's what I be
He was,
catching. I be
he
catching that
was
mix right there.
disgusting to me. and he always has been. He's always been disgusting to me.
And also, y'all, Carlos said last night when the clips first came out, something about Maurice and Kimmy went viral and all that kind of bullshit. You went viral for what? Cause he said somebody can lay down longer than he can stand up. What the fuck?
But Carlos loves the mess.
Yep.
Carlos loves the mess. He likes stuff like that. He likes to see men degrading women.
Yep.
He loves that stuff.
Child, Kimmy gets what she gets. I'm so glad. She even chose Maurice over her own biological son. She sat
Ain't
there and
that
let him
something?
treat her son like crap. So what you expect him to do to you? Get what you get.
Exactly. Exactly. Ain't nowhere in the world I would let nobody treat my son like. I'd be like, hey, partner, you gotta go. You
Mm-hmm.
gotta get in the house. You gotta go.
Mm-hmm.
And then you gonna sign over your house to him, and you got a son. You're, I don't know where, baby. I don't know where these women be coming from. Honey,
And then
my mother ain't gonna do like that.
not only that, y'all, then she got to bow down and salute the tuna cat. Whatever tuna cat say, Kimmy got to go along with it. Girl, let me remove myself from this damn situation. First of
The
all,
whole
she did
family.
it the wrong way. She was trying to buy those people. She was trying to buy the Scott people in Maurice's family, his mother and sister and all of them. Girl, people don't care about that bullshit and where you work and how much money you got. People don't care about that stuff no more. Stop
And
trying
they
to
still
buy
don't like her.
friends, buy
They still
people.
don't like her.
Huh?
Marco like Kimmy. Marco like Kimmy more than he like his wife.
Yep. I said they married
Y'all,
to the wrong people.
y'all remember that clip? Y'all remember that clip where Marcel and Hotel then was getting into it at that little game at that park? And
Yep.
you remember when Marcel was talking to Kimmy, he pushed her hair over her ears.
Yep.
Did you see that? I
That
said,
was
yeah.
Miss Carla, that was a stroke. You be stroking. I said, what the hell? I seen that. I seen it, Miss Carla. He was stroking. He stroked that hair. I said, okay then. What's going on here?
Yeah, and the hotel was coming towards him. He put Keisha in front. That's why he had Keisha sitting on the bench and he was sitting on the table. So if any blows, Tuna Cat gonna get him first.
Girl, you know Martha will run in a minute. Martha will throw anybody in
Yeah,
front of him. He don't care.
yeah. He
Child.
so weird. You see what he did with Armand?
Mm-hmm.
Armand, baby. As soon as Armand came after him, baby, he got to running behind everybody.
Girl, he threw Kimmy right on in the front
Boom.
line.
You know, a punk. He a punk.
Ah, Kimmy, you let him get him, Kimmy. Kimmy, come here, Kimmy, come here. He grabbed the first thing that he could, honey. He said, "You're not about to put them hands on me, honey."
Mm-hmm.
Child, I cannot, child. But that's what they get. That's what they get. I'm so glad Kimmy and
Mm-hmm.
Tisha is getting what they get. And the good people is
Yep.
talking about Tuna Cat and Marcel don't know if they gonna make it, child, to the 20th mark line, child. She gonna do everything and take everything just to say she was married to him for 20 years. Y'all better count your what trust. She gonna stay right there. She ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, and what tripped me out is how you gonna be married to somebody for 19 years and not know they love language?
Miss Canadian, I don't know what's going on, baby. You might want to go out and come back in. If y'all can hear us, let us know. Put a one in the chat, please. Miss Canadian sounds like she's struggling to hear us. I don't know what's going on. Y'all know
Um,
StreamYard is streaming, child.
so do
But
all
yeah,
the time.
yeah, don't nobody feel no ways tired about that mess that Maurice says about Kim and how bad he embarrasses her. I think the good people across the net have learned from the last time when he said roll over and take it, and she came out and defended him. So it is what it is. Who cares? Ain't me.
Mhm.
Maybe one day she'll get embarrassed. The people across the net be like, uh, the people across the net be like, she like it, I love it. She ain't gonna go nowhere.
Ain't neither one of them going. They just as dumb. They just
Yeah.
as dumb as a bunch. And honey, baby, they could never. They in their dreams they couldn't lay down and have the guts in their dreams to lay down and have the guts that Melody had to leave Martell Hotel.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Not in their dreams.
Mm-mm. I don't know. No, they could never do that, and that's their problem. They are still mad about Mel leaving the show, leaving Martell dusty ass behind, a bald headed bastard, leaving everything, and living in a big old house, got 4 small kids, and doing the damn thing. They don't understand all of that. I keep telling the good people, favor
And
ain't.
remember, and don't forget, he made fun of her business. Talking about what she sell, t-shirts. Well,
Yep.
hey, them t-shirt shows send her and them babies on out their way.
Baby,
Yep.
guess what? She and see where she at now. She started off with t-shirts. See where she at now. See where
Wow.
she at. Y'all could never. All four of y'all, Scott Point 1.0 and 2.0, could never, ever match what Melody doing. Because they all scammers.
Yep.
They all scammers.
Mm.
They
Yeah.
ain't, they don't get,
Miss Carla got her earpieces in her ear, y'all. So you
y'all
might
can
hear a
still
little
hear me.
echo.
Y'all can still hear me.
Yeah, they can hear you, but it's like an echo. That's what happens when you got the earpieces in.
I see my fan, because my fan is on. That's why.
Yeah. Yeah, but no, and that's why they mad and still jealous at Mel, because Mel went on about her business and she free and she can living her best life, enjoying her children. And shout out to Mel too, because I'm proud of her. You don't have to have a man to identify you. I'm sure she can get a one if she want a one, but right now Mel is trying to heal. She's still healing. When you deal with a bald headed bastard like Martell, narc ass, it takes a long time to heal, child. When I dealt with that knock that I dealt with, child, it took years. So, Mel is still on her healing journey, her and her kids,
Mm-hmm.
because they have endured so much that we, the good people, didn't even see. But we can only imagine the hell that they was going through in that house with that bald-headed bastard. You punched her too, didn't you? You
Girl,
punched her.
And then right now, y'all, but right now, like he always,
another YouTuber
like
said,
he,
call him the bald head bitch in the corner.
look here,
Go to
and he
the
and he already go around telling folks, "Oh, she got a man, she got a man." Okay, Martell, so what? You not the man. You could have been the
Right.
man, but you want to act a fool. You want to wear a little dress. So go on by your business. Now you wanna shame her. I don't blame Mel. If I was Mel, I would never let nobody see unless you was in my circle. You would never see the man I'm dating and I'm about to be with.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's the
Because
part that drives him
he was
that
harassing
drives him
me.
crazy. That's what drives Martell the craziest. He don't know who Mel is dating. So see, he
Right.
came out here with the bird, and the bird was chirping. So everybody knew he was dealing with the bird. I ain't gonna say dating, but dealing with the bird. Now he don't want to deal with the bird because everybody know who the bird is.
Mm-hmm. Because he wouldn't do nothing but try to harass that man anyway. And that
Yeah,
man probably would put him on his back.
you know what? Yeah, he need to lay him down on his back. Whomever she get,
Mm-hmm.
I hope that he's one of them strong brothers that know how to love and respect and protect and all of the above, God fearing and all of that. But I hope he's one of them that Martell look at and say, I better not approach. If I approach, he gonna lay me down. I better stand down. I hope he's one of them men.
Mm-hmm. That's why
Bring
he
your
waited
power
till
and ass over here if you want to.
that's why he waited till he got in the truck to say something to say something. He
Mm-hmm.
didn't say something while he was face to face with Jason because he knew
Mm-mm.
Jason would keep his ass down.
Mm-hmm. He wasn't ready for that one. He knew he was not ready for that one. But that's what he get. They said that she was the whole restaurant. Now the restaurant look like it's closed. It look like the restaurant is closed, child. He don't want that
now,
restaurant no more.
now, is it closed? It's abandoned. It looks like an abandoned building.
Not abandoned, honey.
Abandoned building.
Well, he
You know
don't
what
want
it
that
means?
abandoned building.
All that rubbish. All the rubbish. Wall holes in the walls. Mm-hmm.
I mean, literally, if you sit around and you think about it, they had all the millions, they had the houses, they had the cars, the children. What else
Everything.
did you want? What else
Hey,
do you want?
that's what I'm saying. Like, how could you? And you, guess what? You had to be something got to be wrong with you.
Mm-hmm.
And all you had to do is stay home and be Mr. Mom.
Mr. Mom. Walk around with tailor-made daggone suits on. She made you look good at events and all that kind of stuff. It still wasn't enough for you. Now you begging every day. Can you take me back? Can you give me? Can you give me one more chance? Child, I cannot. I cannot.
And they all looking stupid because y'all had the Garrett, y'all had the lawsuits, y'all had all of that. And what do Mel have? She's still doing her business. I'm so proud of that woman. In
Mm-hmm.
spite of it all. In spite of it all.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all remember the millionaire that he thought was Mel's man and he called that man?
Yes,
Yeah.
that man was a
And then,
billionaire.
yeah. And yeah. And they sent the man emails, called the man. You know that's pitiful.
Yeah. What did he say? That's my ex-wife. That's my ex-wife. Stupid ass.
Nuts.
It's just trifling, child. That's what they get. I hope all these men running around out here that's confused, can't get their thoughts together, don't know which way they want to go, who they want to be, and what they want. I hope they all end up on they ass with sitting around looking. Which way did she go? Nah, you don't need to be with nobody. You learn how to treat people first.
Right. That's right. Learn how to treat people.
Okay, I
Learn
see
how to
right
treat
now.
yourself.
Mm,
Learn how to treat yourself. How
yeah,
about that? When you
yeah,
love yourself, you can love other people. If you
yeah.
don't love yourself, you ain't gonna love nobody else.
Absolutely, absolutely. And
That's
stop
plain and
stop
simple.
hopping from one relationship from another. Heal from what you have been through first. After you are healed, then if you want to get back into the dating world, that's fine and good. But stop rolling over one relationship to the next, to the next, to the next. You ain't gonna never heal.
Mm-mm. Some people,
Miss Maria
some
said,
people don't know how to be by themselves.
yeah, they don't. That's true. Miss Maria says the G Narc singing, please take me back. Oh, baby, I can't go on. I'm not happy in my life without you. Anita Baker's no one in the world. No
Man,
one in the world.
dang, dang, neighbor, you doing it like that?
That was a good one. That was a good one
That
now.
was a good one. That was a good one, Miss Maria.
Yeah, that's what he get though. Yeah. Listening to them Scott boys. The whole while they were digging a good old hole for him. He's so stupid.
Number one, stupid.
He
Yeah, he was
deserved it.
listening to them sky. He was listening to the Skyboys, but the Skyboys still got their retarded wives. Mel wasn't having that. She a different blend. Now look at the situation. Like she said, behind the scenes, every chance he get, he calling her phone, talking about, let's talk about it. Let us get back together. No, you are to never be trusted
All,
ever again.
Mm-mm.
all the all the stuff he done did,
Yeah. He went
all the
too
stuff
he
he done
went too
did.
far. He
Yeah,
went
he
too
went too
far.
far. Mm-hmm.
But I
They
tell
could
y'all,
have been co-parenting. They could have been, she probably would have helped him with some business ventures. You know what I'm
mhm.
saying? If you just, but guess what? You was doing too much.
But
You
you
was
know
doing too
what?
much.
Anytime somebody that you was with married for a long time and they say to you, you and your significant other, me and my significant other can go on trips with the children, that tell you I'm done. I'm done
I'm
with your
done
life.
with you.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he didn't like that.
And when she said that to Martell, he couldn't take it. He couldn't take it. My Miss Salt Lights, that's Carter, you preaching tonight, honey. Nah, when she said that to Martell, he couldn't take it.
Mm-mm.
He went on. He was crying going down the road. Marlene looked over there. My boy, my boy. What's wrong with you, boy? Mama, you don't want me no more, mama. But boy, what did you think was gonna happen when you brought that girl around over there? I told you, you just like your daddy. This is your fault. Mom, I don't need to hear this bullshit right now. Well, you gonna hear it. What you gonna do? Put me outside the road? I just get a Uber or something. But you put me outside that road, you want to. You got rid of my daughter. You just want all the women. You just don't listen. Mom, I don't want to hear this right now. That's your problem. You'll never want to hear nothing. Child, Marlene done told Martell. Miss Maria said, "Knock reminds me of boys in grade school. They would slap your books out of your hand, pull your hair, call your name because they liked you." Ooh, child. Martell need to catch up with his age. That's what's going on with him. He really do. All of these men, they in their 40s and late 40s and 50s and still like they 13 and 15. Girl, I can't do that. Mm-mm. I ain't got the patience. Nah, but Mr. Dean, before we get up off here, you got anything else to add to the Harley situation tomorrow, child? You know we got to get back up here and talk about Harley them tomorrow.
No, I don't have anything else to add. I just waiting to see what's gonna go down and see how homicide Holly gonna get out of this.
Girl, not the homicide, Harley girl. I cannot with you.
She know what she did. I got some names for me. I ain't gonna start. I'm gonna send. I'm gonna see it. No, hold on. All
Child.
right, Mama. Let me get ready to go because I got a house full of folks right now. I'm gonna call. I'm
All
gonna call you
right,
later.
love you. Thank you. All right
All right.
then.
All right.
Yes, but I have enjoyed y'all for tonight. We will be back tomorrow with an update with this Holly situation. Poor little thing. She has done let my man get me in a situation, and it looks like I'm gonna probably be here for the rest of my life. The good people told me that I was gonna beat this. I don't know if I'm gonna beat this or not, because they already done slapped 6 charges on my ass, and some more is yet to come, honey. How am I supposed to get out of this? And the good people is also saying that a lawyer that she got, honey, who gonna pay for? Who gonna pay for it, honey? Where these people gonna get this money? See, when y'all sit up here and created this problem, you didn't think about yourself. You didn't think about your children. You did not think about your mothers. Y'all was just running off of emotion. Now look at where your emotions got you. Look at where your emotions got you. And to Mr. Carlos Smith, little buddy, your day is coming, honey. I don't know if you want to go to that courthouse tomorrow or not, baby. They might put you in clink clink. Thank you, Miss Carla. Love you. Good night. But yes, y'all, we'll be back tomorrow to talk about Miss Holland and what has went on in the courtroom. In the words of Miss Maria, she says, thanks for dropping in on the live. I hope y'all were entertained. Until the next time, wishing y'all love, peace, and hair grease in your enjoy your evening. Thank y'all so much for coming up over and talking it with G. I love y'all so much. Have a good night. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Catch y'all on the next one. Y'all be good. Bye.